So what's up guys, welcome to my vlog. How are you today? Welcome back after a long period of time since I actually released something onto YouTube. I also didn't post much onto Instagram though. So yeah, I've been pretty much gone for a couple of weeks. And there are two reasons for that. First of all, my camera didn't work, and my camera's input for external mic got destroyed. No, sorry, I destroyed it. So I damaged the input. And if you do visit my Instagram, you'll notice that there is a photo of my camera being taken apart. So that's how the action camera looks inside, if you are wondering. So you can view that on Instagram if you want to. And therefore I didn't have a camera, at least external mic didn't work, so I couldn't talk to you or make any comments or talk about anything, and you would just hear wind noise. So that was pointless, and I didn't do anything. So I didn't do any videos. Another reason is that I went to a holiday. I had a holiday for over a week time. So I went to holiday, and well, I didn't care about anything. I didn't care about pretty much anything. Either my novel, I didn't, update my novel. I didn't post any videos. I didn't upload any videos, post novels, whatever. Wrote anything. Or uploaded stuff to Instagram. So I didn't do any of that. Alright, dude. Go. I can overtake all the time. Let them go. And so that's why I didn't do any videos. I didn't do any posts on Instagram. I had my holiday, I had my camera broken, now I have new camera. So if you are wondering what type of camera I have, well, here it is. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. Maybe like that. It's quite dangerous to do that. But yeah, it's a Drift Ghost X camera. It's a new lineup from Drift Innovations, and it's from what I heard at least, it's a replacement camera. Rather replacement. It replaces the old models of Stealth, I believe. So it replaces the Stealth model. I don't know how long it's on the market, but I know it's a new type of camera. Maybe a year or two, maybe something like that. It costs £130, so it's not a lot, but it does not have 1080p 60. It only has 1080p 30. So not very great if you want to do a better quality, or rather 60 frames. But what can you do, It's only 130 quid. And before I bought the camera, I wasn't stupid enough like I did with the TomTom Bandit. I wasn't stupid enough to just buy something this time and simply send an email with a couple of questions to Drift and ask them about the camera before I bought it. So I asked them about what was it? About waterproofing. So is the camera waterproof? Also I asked how long it records one file. So for example, you start recording, how long will it record before it splices the file or stops the file and starts a new one pretty much? Oh, it's 40. Right, I forgot. And that's another question. And also I asked about battery life, and I asked about the mic. So I have this camera for a couple of days now, And I had to set it up, obviously. So when I first went first time with it on my bike, I actually had to check the footage later on and see whenever the footage is set up correctly, which wasn't. The horizon was tilted to one side. Drifts are good in that way that you can actually move them like that, and also you can move the lens, so you can tilt them up and down, but you can also move the lens left and right. So you can rotate the lens and you can also move it up and down because it has this lock mechanism. And so I could set it up no problem really. And today I will be posting that video probably. So yeah, that was that. Those are the 4 questions I actually sent to them, and they replied to me, obviously, because I said depending on your answers I'll buy the camera. Which was a kind of a threat, because if they don't reply how I like it, then I wouldn't buy this camera. It's that simple. And so they replied to me. What are you doing? Okay. So they replied to me. And I bought the camera, obviously, because I have it. So the questions were answered like this. The battery life lasts for 5 hours. So you get 5 hours of juice before you have to recharge. Also, there is external battery, so you can add another battery in if you want to. And that means you can have about 8 hours of recording. If you add the standard battery, if you have a battery that is extended, because they have extended battery, then you will have about 10 hours of recording time with those 2 batteries. So if you put one in your backpack, very long, 1 day journey pretty much, you can record without charging your camera. You just have to have 2 batteries, which is amazing in my opinion. It's great. And so I think that this is a very good selling point of this camera. It has very long battery life. So that's one thing. The other thing I was the mic. So I asked about the mic. The mic they give you through the USB connection, and they actually supply you with the USB to jack, to 3.5mm jack, which you can then connect your mic to. You don't have to pay anything extra, you don't have to do anything, you just stick your mic into the adapter and that's it. So they give it to you for free, which is another good point. They don't ask you for money, they just give it to you for free. So you just have to buy a mic, that's it. Or if you have a mic, you are ready to go really. You just set up the camera and that's it, you're ready to go, which is very good. And I asked also about the quality of sound, and they said, most of our clients are motorcyclists, and most of them said that the quality of the sound is very good. I checked yesterday and it's very good. I don't mind it. It's a bit too loud, but I changed the sensitivity of the mic to 2 now. It was on 3 and it should be better. But if it's not, I'll again change it to 1. And I can also edit the sound in my editing program, so there's no problem with that. Now I know this is 20, don't get me wrong, I know. And I'm annoyed that they changed all of the street, all of it to Black Horse Road. If you know London, all of it is 20 now. No one goes fucking 20 here. That's just a side note really. I'm not adding power, but I'm not going really 20. I'm just going, on neutral pretty much with my clutch in. But I'm not adding any power. I can, 30, slow down. I'm doing less than 30. Okay. He should actually, because I knew he was coming, but I thought, maybe he's going somewhere else or something. He should actually use these sirens, because I didn't check the mirrors for a long time. I knew he was back there, but he didn't use the siren, probably because I noticed him soon enough. Okay, he changed his mind. What the fuck? Did he just change his mind? So, he's not going anywhere, right? Or maybe it's a different one? I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, the last question I asked was about waterproof. No, did I say about waterproofing? Maybe I didn't. So yeah, it's waterproof with the case only. And it's real waterproof, not some kind of, shady waterproof. It's very waterproof with the case. You can actually submerge the camera into the water. But I asked them if the camera is waterproof without the case, and they said no. No, the camera is not waterproof without the case. Under no circumstances throw it into the water. They didn't say that, I am saying this. And another thing is, they said if it's light drizzle, so if it rains very lightly, the camera will be fine. It should not be damaged. But if it's a very heavy downpour, waterproof case is needed. And that's why I bought a waterproof case, because in case there is a heavy downpour, I just pop in the waterproof case and that's it. And I can use the camera. There's another downside to that. And that downside is you cannot use your mic with the waterproof case. You have to actually use you can only use the mic without the case. If you are, let's say, if you are not very good at DIY. So if you are very good, or rather if you have some tools and can do stuff with some tools, you can actually make the waterproof case waterproof, as well as accepting the USB, which I'm gonna do. I didn't have time yet to do it, and I'm gonna show you when I do it. And it's very simple though, because what you have to do is just drill a hole, put a gasket in there, or some kind of rubber seal, or a silicone. And as long as you don't submerge the camera, then it should be fine. Because if you don't submerge the camera, okay, I have time. If you don't submerge the camera, then ray will not damage it. It will not go inside the camera over there. I mean it. But as I said, you have to, have tools and stuff like that. Not everyone has tools at home. That's why builders exist. And I have a lot of tools because I do work on my bike myself, and therefore I have a lot of tools. And I can do stuff myself. So that's what I'm saying, you have to have a drill, drill it through, have a silicone. You can buy that stuff, but buying it just to drill through the case, you can go actually to someone who has those things. They will drill it through, and then you can just and I have all the stuff, and that's why I don't really have a problem with that. But that's a downside, someone, even not someone, you have to actually drill a hole through a casing that is waterproof in order to use a mic. Obviously we are doing this on motorcycles, at least I am doing this on motorcycle. Where are you going? Where are you going on red? Fucking hell. You're flashing me. Oh my god, dude. And in front of police as well. They do nothing against him as well. He just went on red. He wasn't behind the stop line though. Like that guy over there. He could have gone. Yeah. So anyway, those 4 points, I think I've already said about all 4 of them. So yeah, those 4 points, they answered how I told you, and I bought the camera. I ordered it with a waterproof case. I already had the mic in my helmet, which is a drift mic, It's a very good mic. I used drift mic only for all my cameras because it's a very good mic. I like it, and I don't intend to change that. And so that's pretty much that, guys. So I have a new camera. I'll show you that in detail on my Instagram when I make some photos, and I'll show you the packaging and everything, show you the what was it called, the specification. That's the one, yes. So I'll show you the specification, and well, the camera and everything. But I'll have to put it, on my phone instead of doing it with another camera or something like that, because it will be much more manageable to do it with my phone. Although my phone is not great when it comes to photos, but I didn't get it to do photos. I don't have a big camera like the professional ones. I don't have that. I never spent money on photography because I just don't do that. My phone was always enough, and so I plan to do it with my phone. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. It's a bit longer vlog than usually, I think. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it will be a bit long. I had a couple of updates. I still have more stuff to talk about, but that will have to wait for the next video. Now I just wanted to say that I'm fine, I'm alive, and the reasons I didn't do any vlogs, and as well as news about my new camera and stuff like that. So thanks guys for watching. Do visit, subscribe, whatever, like my videos. I will appreciate that, and visit in the future as well. If you like to, you can follow me on Instagram. I do post pictures over there about my bike, about my novel, about pretty much stuff I encounter in real life as well. So you can go there and check that out. And also my novel, which is called Limits. If you want to, you can check that out as well. And the links are below the video, below the player. So thanks guys for watching. Till the next time, and blast out.